Hi guys, this is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. These are the positive messages for the month of May 2025 for all zodiac signs. We're going to go from Aries through Pisces. If you are interested in the individual zodiac sign readings, most of them are already up and available. And I will have the rest done either today or tomorrow. So, you can get them on the website. You can also get them on or gain access to them on Patreon. If you join Patreon, you will also get access to all the other videos that are available and the karma cards for those of you that want to look up your relationships or you want to look up what is going to happen for you in a week or a year or I mean, you can even look up like why you are the way you are and what the purpose is or how you connect with other people using the software. So I encourage you to check that out. Let me see. I will put the zodiac sign that I am currently on the banner down below. Let me also let you guys know if you want a personal reading, they're available at lucky7tarot.com. And remember that the roles can be reversed. Not every message will resonate with you. Take only what resonates for you in your specific situation. I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign portion of this video for a more complete message, or go check out the individual sign videos. Taurus will be up on my channel directly. Okay, guys. The links to everything will be in the description box below. So let's get into it. Aries, let's see where the positive messages, positive predictions for Aries. Okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo. Let's see. Positive predictions for Aries in May. Single Aries, I would say somebody likes you. Somebody likes you. I also feel like some of you have a lot of love for a child. Some of you could even be pregnant. Or you may find out someone close to you, maybe in your family or something, is pregnant. I feel like sex is going to be really good for you guys this month. I do feel like, though, there may be for some of you, some distance between you and someone that you may have been in a committed relationship with for some of you, or you may be in a committed relationship. I don't know why that's positive. It may just be that, maybe I don't know, you needed to put some boundaries there or something. But I'm definitely seeing like things moving and changing for you in your life. I want to see why this is here. Some of you, you could be benefiting like financially from a relationship that you're moving on from. I do also feel like a lot of you may be investing a lot of love and care and time and money and resources into your children. I feel like that is like a big theme for you in the month of May, into your children or a child or someone younger. For some of you, a championship or like, I don't know, basketball or something like that could be significant. Um, I also feel like, especially for those of you who have maybe felt stuck, you've been like nervous about some sort of change happening in your life. I feel like this change leads you to something, w- one, very lucrative, like financially, it seems really good. It may even benefit you years and years down the road for some of you. Some of you, this is just a change that is like long term and seems to be stabilizing. All right. What other positive things are manifesting? Oh, for Aries. Yeah, I think you're going through an ending of some kind that in some way blesses you or is like, even if it's difficult, even if it's hard, it is a good thing that this is whatever this is ending. I don't know what. I think you do feel a little bit of grief though. Some of you are going to be spending time with like friends, maybe going to events or something like that. I do feel like you have a little bit of worry, like your mind is racing, maybe your thoughts are a little bit all over the place, but I see a lot of you, let me see. You're it feels like you've been waiting on something new or new path, a new direction, and I think that's coming for you, but it's something that maybe you've had to be patient with. Some of you are planning a move, um, or you're working on moving or traveling for some. I definitely feel like if there was something that made you feel stuck or made you feel like things were falling apart, this you might not know that this is like a good change, but it is. Okay. All right. Again, if you guys want to know more, I haven't done the Aries reading yet, but it will be done either today or tomorrow. So you can check the website to see if it's available. Um, let's get into Taurus now. Taurus. My Taurus family out there, what are the positive messages, the positive things manifesting for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button for me. It does um, let me know that you enjoy these types of videos so that I can continue to make them. Um, and it helps support the channel. It's very much appreciated. If you want to show some support, that's a very easy way to do it. All right, Taurus, happy birthday, Taurus. I have your individual sign reading, not just for this month, but your birthday reading coming up, and that will be available on the channel. Okay. What are the positive things manifesting for Taurus in the month of May? Some of you are gaining some sort of financial stability, or you're making some kind of choice that's going to lead to stability. Now, some of you could be making a choice um, to focus on yourself, to do something more independently or alone. I also feel like there could be communication or discussions about you taking on more of a leadership role or becoming, some of you, this could be like you becoming an entrepreneur or you being in charge. Um, and if it's not you discussing it with someone, it seems like somebody's discussing putting you in that type of a position. Some of your investments are going to pay off. Financial investments, investments of your time, um, your effort, your energy. Like the things that you've been doing or leading up to this is what it seems like. Some of you are also like, I see you spending more time with family, making like long-term memories. I also feel like you are making more money. I feel like what's happening for you, Taurus, and this I feel like has been sort of going on for y'all. I think that you guys are going through um, a significant like spiritual change where you're seeing the bigger picture, and some of you have been like disappointed with what you're seeing, right? Now that you're seeing everything for what it is, it's like, dang, kind of almost like you've been living in a bubble or like you feel lied to or something. Um, and if it's not that, it feels like you're going through some sort of change where it's almost like you've been on the right track and people are just getting around to where you are. You're like, I've been trying to tell y'all. You know what I mean? Like one of those. Um, I think you may be getting your flowers a little bit. Um, Definitely. I feel like there is something that you're going to be celebrating with family for a lot of you, or celebrating that affects your family. Okay. Some of y'all are having a baby, or there's someone around you that may be having a baby or pregnant or something like that. I don't know. Um, I feel like you're getting a new opportunity here. I'm not going to lie. I feel like you have a new opportunity coming in. Financial opportunity. I don't know. Um, I also feel like maybe there's uh something you're investigating or trying to figure out, and I think you figure it out. Some of you may be taking like a break, a much needed break. I also feel like there's something that you like, there's healing here, is what it feels like, to be honest. Um, I think you are also like in the process of overcoming. It feels like somebody tried to play you or something, like somebody tried to play with you. And it's like you're overcoming that. Some of you may be planning. a wedding, or if you are married, it's like you're, um, I feel like you're very much in love. If you're married, or like this is a month where I think you're very much in love with your partner. For those of you who are in a relationship, maybe even considering marriage of sorts. Let's see. This seems like a really good month for y'all. You may be concerned about taking a trip or being away. Like there might be a little bit of worry there. Um, or someone being away from you. I don't know. I definitely feel like you guys are getting your like just due. Maybe you may also be gaining a new title of some kind. That doesn't just mean like a work title. That could be like a new title of mom or dad, or, auntie or something like that, any sort of title. It could be, I don't know, maybe you're passing the bar or something and becoming esquire or whatever. Um, I 100% feel like this is a month of a new beginning for you. I do see some, maybe some uncomfortable changes in your home, or there's a child that may feel uncomfortable at home a little bit. Why am I getting like your thoughts are on work? Like your head is trying, like you're trying to focus on what is in front of you, but your thoughts are at work, which makes me feel like you're doing a lot of like it's hard to delegate something. Some of you really love your job. I will say that. Um, I do feel like some of y'all are in the process of either having kids or you are pregnant. If that's the case, especially if it is a boy child, that child is likely to be a very wealthy one as they like grow up. I don't know why you need to know that, but like, I mean, I would want to know if my kid was going to be wealthy when they grew up. But that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you guys have a wonderful birthday. Let's get into Gemini now. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What messages do you have? Positive messages do you have for Gemini for the month of May? May is also the start of Gemini season. I know 'cause my mom's birthday is the first day of Gemini season. So happy birthday, guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me if you enjoy the video. What are the positive messages for my Gemini subscribers, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs? Positive things manifesting for Gemini in May. I see a lot more happy communications. Some of you are really, um, you could be celebrating with children, or I don't know, um, or someone younger than you, a young person, let's say that. I also feel like those of you who have been juggling or had to make some kind of decision here, Um, I think you're making this decision, and in the month of May, this is like a brand new beginning. You're stepping out into like this new opportunity with the Fool. I do think that you're a little hesitant about it, or you're trying to figure out, like, you know, maybe you're overthinking it a little bit. I will say that. I feel like there is a celebration, likely having to do with a younger person. Some of y'all could just be going to like a party or an event. And it's your birthday month. Maybe you're having a birthday party. I don't know. Um, you have heavy Leo and Capricorn energy here. Be careful not to overindulge. I will say that. I do think that whatever there's a little bit of anxiety that I'm seeing that you have, but I think that whatever you're putting your time and effort into, it may feel like it's moving slowly, but it's so stable. You just don't see it maybe for what it is. I feel like a lot of you are onto a new beginning. Some of you, there's going to be financial healing that comes in. 10 of Pentacles and the star with the sun. Yo, this new beginning, there may be something here that is financially healing for you that comes in, makes you really happy, excited. Could be something that affects your long-term finances as well. I think you are working on a project or a plan. You have like a plan of action towards some kind of new beginning, and you're actually implementing it. Yeah, there was something here that was causing a lot of stress, maybe even depression or loneliness. Something wasn't working out. And that's pushing you towards a new beginning, which is in some way positive for you, this new beginning. Y'all, I don't know if the seeds that you guys have been planting, Gemini, have been like manifesting or growing, if you've seen them sprout yet. But if you haven't, don't give up. Like, don't get discouraged because it's not, you feel like you're going 10 steps forward and like 5 steps back every time. You're making progress. And eventually that progress is going to add up and you're going to see like the big boom. You're going to have your waiting to exhale moment, is what I see. There may be someone, I don't know if this is you or somebody towards you, um, that has a lot of anxiety or worry, maybe some fear of abandonment issues. Some of you, there's a person in your life that's very significant that is also going through a change. It's a different one. And you are there to calm their fears. You are of service, of help to this person. I also feel like there's a lot of like healing coming in for you. A lot of you have been dealing with something behind the scenes, feeling like things were like being taken from you or it just wasn't working for you. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying, keep going. It's going to change, it's going to get better. So I like this. It don't matter if I like it. Somebody in the comment section is going to be like, it's always negative, even when you say it's positive. All right, let's see. Positive predictions. Some of y'all, I will say, I think there's a trip you may be taking for some of you. Some of you could like travel or take some kind of trip. But I don't know if you're like, I don't know, you might not enjoy the trip, but it's still positive that you go. If you're taking a trip, I don't know. I'm telling you, there is some news that something you thought was taken from you gets replaced even better than before. Some of y'all are about to be blessed with a home. There's like a blessing coming in either with a home or from a home, in your home. Now, you may be concerned about something in your life that is changing. Some of you don't feel like you're performing in your career. But keep going. Like, I know it's stressful with the toil and labor here. Keep going. Things are all of a sudden, I feel like things are all of a sudden going to like come together. Again, it may not feel like that. Some of you are ending, either getting out of a relationship that wasn't working, or you are ending like being single and getting into a higher level commitment. Again, it will be different for everyone. If you're getting out of a relationship, I feel like that's a good thing. It's the positive messages. All right. If you're getting into one, it may be a long-term situation. Okay. If you want to know more, um, check out the website and look for Gemini's reading. I think that reading is like 45 minutes long. So it's well worth it if you're interested. All right, guys, let's get into Cancer. Thank you so much for hitting the like button, y'all. I hit the wrong button. Thank you for hitting the like button. It does help support the channel. It doesn't cost you guys a thing, and I really appreciate it. Messages for Cancer for the month of May. What are the positive messages? Positive messages for Cancer. Cancer, your reading is also up already. I think the only ones I haven't done yet is Pisces, Aries, and I have to finish Virgos because it cut off in the middle. And obviously still do Taurus because Taurus will be done on the channel. All right, Cancer. What are the positive things manifesting for y'all? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the month of May. Some of you are healing from some type of drama. I also feel like maybe you're speaking up for yourself as well. Some of you are healing your finances. For those of you who have been like juggling financially, I also feel like you may be protecting yourself from some sort of ending. I think you're taking your power back, taking back your control. Some of you are exercising your power, especially if you're like an entrepreneur or something. It's like you're exercising your power, Cancer. I feel like a lot of you guys are really protecting yourself. Like you're not. I, Mm, let's see. Now, if there is something that there could be something that's causing like a loss of money, um, financial loss of some kind, right? I do feel like it's speculation. And I feel like the truth is going to be revealed if that's your situation. I also feel as though there will be healing from this. I think you guys are going to be under a lot of pressure and there's going to be a lot of worry, maybe some negative thoughts. You're dealing with a lot of emotion. Um, but I also see that kind of coming to an end. I do think you guys are dealing with some drama. I do think that it is more of a test, and I think that it's something to try to trip you up, to try to keep you stuck in some sort of way. Some of you could also maybe just be traveling, but I'm really getting like I do also feel like you're going to heal this. The truth is going to be revealed that that's what you're dealing with. And you're going to be the better for it. Like this is like a lesson, a necessary lesson learned. Some of y'all, this has to do with like some situation from the past and you being able to like move forward um, towards a brand new beginning. I also see that some of you may have like a new or newer love interest. Um, but I also feel like you kind of had your guard up towards this person if that's your situation. And you're right to do that. Like it's telling you, like, take it, like, don't, you may have your guard up towards this person, or for some of you, you have a relationship that you are trying to protect from other people. Like maybe there's other people that you feel like are not in alignment with your relationship and you're like standing up and being like, "Hey, you ain't got to like them. I do." You know what I mean? Um I feel like I see a new job offer or a new way of making money as well. I'll just say that. Um again, it keeps talking about feeling like some level of disappointment, kind of feeling like this is almost like an energy of like crying over spilled milk, something in your life. I I feel like is I don't know, this feels like gossip, I will say that. But you might not realize it, but I think this is happening like for the best and you overcome it as well as possible. It's a burden, but you're not confused about it. And I think you're standing on business. I think you're standing on business. And I think it's a good thing. I don't think your life is going to be twisted and turned upside down from whatever this is. I think you're going to hold on for dear life and you're going to fix it. Let's see. What else for Cancer? I do feel like you're thinking a lot about finances and resources, money, and maybe there is something you're concerned with being stuck. But I feel like that's okay. Like, one, if there's anyone that's lied to you, lied about you, been two-faced, whatever, their face is being shown. Who they really are is coming to light. I am seeing a wealthy man, a man with money. I'm not sure how that correlates yet. Give me a second. Um, I feel like you guys are really on a new path. I I do think that some of you, if you are feeling really stuck, you may be dealing with like mental health issues due to stress and anxiety and things like that. I think that's coming to an end though. I think the that's coming to an end. Some of you, there may be help from from a mature woman, an older woman or very mature feminine energy that directs you down a new path, new direction. I'm seeing a man be concerned about be under a lot of stress. But if this is you, or if this is your own man, or some of you could be stressed out about a man, I don't know, and feeling kind of stuck, worried in regards to this person or this situation, I feel like everything happens. I don't know what this is trying to teach you in the moment. I encourage you to pay very close attention to the small details, the things you feel, the things you hear, the things you read, whatever, see. Um, because the way that this plays out, it's almost like it's happening in your positive messages. So it's like this is it's gonna work out in your favor. I also feel like you're um this is gonna help you one to realize who the real supportive people are in your life and protect yourself better in the future. Who to trust, who not to trust, and how to maneuver moving forward once you have rid yourself of this battle, uphill battle that you feel like you may be in. I think that good things come from this. I don't know how else to explain that, guys. Again, I did do the Cancer reading, so if you're interested in that, it is available on the website. Check it out. All right, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What are the positive messages, predictions for the month of May? For the month of May for Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? For the month of May, the positive things that are manifesting for Leo. In May. All right, Leo. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate it. Leo, some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be. Some of you are getting a new job or down like a new career path or opening some sort of new business that could be very lucrative or very stable for you. I feel like you're in two minds about something, and that may be causing you to kind of be stuck. But I see you also making the right choice for yourself. Some of you have a young child on your mind. I'm definitely seeing some sort of new beginning. I do also feel like some of you could have like a new fling or sexual opportunity come up for you in the month of May. Sex could be good for some of y'all. I feel like you're extremely focused. There may be something that you're getting. I feel like you're getting a title of some kind. This could end up being like something that has you like brings in some sort of financial stability. Now, I do see fear over a decision. Some of you, it has to do with two women or two men. I feel like what you're celebrating, like what you have been putting effort and energy into. And this may be something that you can retire from or set you up long term. Yeah, look at this. Again with the 10 of Pentacles, guys. I think it's something you've been like waiting on coming in, trying to be patient with it, I guess. Some of you are celebrating like a new love or a new child in your life. I definitely feel like there's a little bit of anxiety or worry in regards to a new fling or like a new person you have chemistry with for some of y'all. Some of you, this is, some of you could also have like anxiety over like being a parent or something, maybe being a new parent. Um, Definitely seeing like a new job or new way of making money. And I feel like that's come out so many times already. Uh, there may be fear surrounding a Pisces individual for some of you. If it's not a Pisces, it could be some mystery. Someone is worried about being either being disappointed or being cheated on. I don't know if that's you or if the person you're dealing with, but I feel like, however, that it seems like it's affecting you in some type of way. I don't know. Um, and I don't know why that would even be good that someone is feeling that way. So maybe it's not you and it's someone else feeling that way towards you. Um, if you have had financial difficulty, Leo, I'm definitely seeing that come to an end. Some of you have like a male child, like a boy child. I'm not sure what that's talking about. I'm going to try to see in a second. There could be some, if you do have legal issues, there may be some legal issues that kind of go in your favor as well. I feel like you're going to get some kind of good news that comes in. This is something giving you like a new title, official title of some kind. Um, some of you are going to financially benefit from a child. So this could be that maybe you are, um, I was gonna say filing taxes, but I guess tax season is over, ain't it? Maybe you are getting like, why does it keep escaping me? Child support or alimony or something like that. Some of y'all may be moving, and this is like a big blessing if that's the case. Like you could be moving to the new community or even changing the people you spend a lot of time with. If there is concern in regards to a relationship where there's like a thought of not being able to trust that person, it is telling me to tell you to trust your own intuition on that. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but hopefully this helps. If you want to know more, the Leo reading is up and available. You can check the website for that. All right. Let's do Virgo now. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What's going on, Virgo? I literally tried 3 different times to do your reading and it keeps cutting off in the middle. So clearly that is not the message you were meant to receive, but I will have it done between today and tomorrow for your individual sign reading. Make sure you keep up on the website if you're interested. All right. Virgo, what are the positive things manifesting in the month of May for my lovely Virgo subscribers out there? Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I do appreciate you. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Please remember, guys, the roles can be reversed. All right. Positive messages for Virgo for May. There could be an earth sign or somebody with heavy earth in their chart, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that wants a new beginning with you. Maybe you're very attracted to this person. If it's not an earth sign, maybe this is someone that you see as an all-around stable partner, like a good parent, a hustler, you know, superwoman or superman. Um, Now there may be a relationship that where there's feelings discussed and like, I don't know, someone choosing to move forward with that very quickly. I do feel like you guys are struggling with something, some type of grief, significant grief that's haunting you. It may have to do with a male. Some of you, it has to do with like a player. Some of you, this is like a family member or friend. I don't know why that's positive. I think it's positive just because you may be dealing with the emotion of it, like not hiding from your feelings. I do see long-term financial stability happening for you. I think things are changing rapidly in your life, even if it doesn't feel that way. A lot of you have a choice to make, and I do think that you're a little bit overthinking it. Some of you may have to speak at an event, or like this may be like speaking up for yourself, but it looks like an event, like speaking, public speaking. Some of you may also rekindle a relationship with someone from your past. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it looks like romance to me for some of y'all. Um, yeah, I do feel like there's, okay, is again, this thing that I keep talking about feeling stuck in your head that you're dealing with emotionally. It has to do with an ending with someone that you love. For some of you, maybe you found out the truth about this. For others, this could be like a death in the family, like an actual death of someone. And I think you're in the, I'm not trying to scare anyone. If this hasn't happened, I don't, this is a general reading. I'm saying the reason why this is good is because it feels like you're acknowledging your feelings. You're feeling through it, right? Um, you're working through it instead of bottling it up, instead of trying to act like, "Oh, I'm fine, it doesn't exist." Like it does exist and you're working it out. Um, some of you, you could feel like your back is against the wall. If it's not an actual death, it may feel like a legal situation is ending, and maybe you are worried that it's not going to end in your favor or something. But I feel like you overcome this and you come out in a better place. Because a lot of y'all don't see Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning for you, and it's going to things are going to change in a big way. But I feel like there's something here that makes you feel like you don't have the power to create this change. Everything is out of your hands. Like you may be in a negative, like very emotional place in the month of May. And I feel like you're giving someone their flowers, or someone's giving you your flowers, like showing you a lot of love. I see you reminiscing about the past, maybe even expressing your love for someone. The Emperor, is this a father figure or a husband or wife maybe? I don't know. Somebody in like a prominent position in your life. The Emperor makes me think husband. But let's see what else. Maybe you are that person. Um some of you are about to be blessed with whatever it is you've been working on. There's an offer on the table, a blessing coming in. Um I'm getting like you do feel worried and concerned that things aren't working out for you, that you're gonna get some like bad news or something. You may be waiting on on a change, something to change. But some of y'all don't even understand, like, you have a huge gift being given to you or offered to you. Some of you may be thinking about solidifying something, taking something to the next level, really putting forth the effort and building a solid, like, foundation. There may be someone that you also need to go see or visit who may be having mental health issues or physical health issues, or some of you may get a visit. I I don't know why, like, it makes me sad because it's like I the empath version of me is like sad. Like I'm holding back tears. But it feels like someone coming to visit you to help you deal with your emotions, how you feel sad about something, or you're going to visit someone who's having those issues. All right. If you want to know more, Virgo, I will have your reading done soon. So, okay. Hopefully that was helpful. All right, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the positive things manifesting for Libra in the month of May? Positive things manifesting for my Libra subscribers in the month of May 2025. All right, Libra. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate it. Libra, some of you Libras maybe if you're dealing with a heartbreak or like a disappointment and you feel confused about your feelings, I think that's a positive thing. I don't know why it would be positive for you to feel disappointed or something, but if it really feels like because you know some sort of truth or you have some kind of truth or you've accepted like you've had a moment of clarity and maybe it's disappointing but you know it's the right thing. I do see you kind of pulling away from something or holding yourself back from something that is not working for you. It's not coming together. Yeah, it's actually coming to an end, but this ending leads you to something new. If this is a relationship, I will say it may lead you to you got a new relationship potentially coming in after a breakup for some of y'all, or getting over a breakup, but it may be a rebound situation. So just pause and make sure it's not a rebound. Um, I do feel like you're being honest and communicating to the best of your ability, especially if you know some sort of truth that was hidden, because that's what it feels like the truth that was hid, The truth that was hidden from you is being revealed. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I also feel like there might be, for singles, there might be like a sex thing that turns into a relationship. Some of you are moving on from a past connection. Like you don't want to revisit that. Or there's a change in terms of a relationship you have from the past. Because I do see you sort of reminiscing or going back over something from your past. I think you guys have dealt with like some drama, possibly due to a relationship where the feelings were unrequited or it's like they weren't exactly the same. Maybe somebody didn't respect you the way you did them or vice versa. Um, yeah, I'm definitely seeing either the end of a long-term relationship or marriage here. I feel like somebody got their like customer service voice on. Like, I don't know what that means, but I feel, you know, um, you know how like you go from being yourself to like, how may I help you? You know, like you start talking to someone you've known forever, way different. I feel like that's the energy. Um, if you lost like a job or an opportunity or something, I see some new opportunities coming in for you to look over. Some of you could be starting like a brand new project of some kind that has to do with you communicating or communicating to others, communicating with others. Um, some of you are also like cutting someone off. You stop talking to this person or they do this with you. And I don't know, that seems to be a good thing because they don't seem to be healed, if that makes sense. Um, I see you sticking up for yourself and focusing on your work. I feel like you're not allowing yourself to be bullied. And I feel like you guys are moving on from people that you feel like you can't trust in your life. What else can you tell Libra? There's a change in your home. Now, this can be that you're moving, this can be someone's moving in with you. Maybe you guys are redecorating or remodeling. Um, I do see some unexpected money coming in. Somebody could be waiting on some news regarding some kind of health results as well. Mental health or physical health, I don't know. I do see a change for you guys in your relationship, but maybe you're not making it official in some way, or you don't like, you don't need all the glitz and glamour. You're not making it Facebook official. I don't know. Um, some of you are giving up a house, this, or you're like house heavy. Yeah, there's definitely an ending of a relationship here between a masculine and feminine energy, man and a woman. That might be, you may be thinking about moving, or you are moving. I do feel like there's a masculine energy here that's missing their family. I don't know if they're going to tell you that if that's not you, but um I also get this energy like you're benefiting in your career, like some career benefits. That's what I got. Libra, your reading is up. If you're interested, you can check it out on the website, lucky7tarot.com. All right, Scorpio, how are y'all doing? Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus. All right. What are the positive things manifesting for Scorpio? Scorpio, I feel like out of all the readings I did, I feel like you guys had an interesting one, I guess. What are the positive things manifesting for Scorpio? For the month of May. All right. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me, Scorpio. I appreciate it. The truth is about to come out. Or you're accepting some kind of truth that was hidden. I do feel like you're not in your feelings this month as much as maybe you have been. You kind of like adopted maybe a detached sort of energy, and that is a positive thing for you. I also see slow healing coming in, especially for those of you. This could be slow healing for your business for some of you, if you own a business. Um, some of y'all, this is like slow healing and you getting your power, taking your power back. Some of you could get pregnant, have a baby, or get over some sort of fear of that. Some of you, this may be that you or someone you care about is getting over their fear of really um, investing in something that has a lot of growth potential. I do think that there are certain relationships that or past habits and things like that that you are absolutely changing in the month of May. You're walking away from people from the past or from the old version of you. That is like dead and gone, and you're moving on. There's going to be an ending having to do with something that has been causing a lot of drama, a lot of grief, a lot of conflict and weight in your life. I see some drama here, and it's like the truth is coming out. I'm seeing a lot of truth be revealed, things that were hidden or a mystery before revealing themselves. I do feel like there is something that's got you in like bitter Betty or bitter Bob energy, but it does definitely feel like you're speaking up for yourself. and that is going to benefit you in the long term. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't recognize if you've been going through something financially, that's about to change. It may be a slow change, but it's a change. I, somebody might be pregnant for real or trying to get pregnant. Some of you are walking away from something that was toxic, that was trying to keep you stuck. And you may even be like celebrating a win here. Some of y'all, this could even be like leaving some sort of addiction behind and like celebrating that. Like, maybe it's coming up on your anniversary of being free of those things or something like that. I don't know, but it's definitely, I see a celebratory energy. Um, I see a lot of attention on you. I feel like there is going to be a battle in some type of way, or it may be an internal battle for some of you, but you pick a direction. And I think this battle comes to an end and you're able to finally like move on from it. Let's see what else is going on with Scorpio in May. Yeah, definite ending. I feel like I don't know, you may be getting, I don't want to say title, but maybe it is a title. There's some of you, there's a change in your home. Some of you are traveling home or changing homes. You may be concerned in regards to your family or your home in some way. Like, I feel like you are under a lot of stress that could be affecting your mental or your physical health as well. Um, but I feel like this is victory, guys. Like this feels very like victorious type of energy. Some of you have unexpected money, blessings coming in. This could be like getting, mm, it feels very protective. I don't know. Um, Definitely. I think you guys have grown. There's a change because someone's truth is revealed. Somebody may have tried to like take something from you, lie to you, not be who you thought they were, but I'm getting like that's it's a change because it's revealed. They're not able to keep that up. Some of y'all, there's a child worry in regards to a child or younger person, or I don't know. I also see concern about money. Those of y'all who have not, like, life ain't been treating you kind, Scorpio, maybe you felt like the odds were not fair in your favor. Somebody trying to be like deceitful. I feel like this is, you'll know if this is you because it's something that has been sitting on your heart. It has been hurting you. It makes you feel alone and isolated. It's been very stressful. But here's the thing about Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars, but it's also ruled by Pluto. Pluto, this is what makes Scorpio relentless. First of all, it's the planet of transformation. What makes Scorpio so relentless is that you can put Scorpio in any environment and they will adapt because they are literally the planet of transformation. They will adapt to whatever struggle they got to go through. They will adapt to whatever environment you put them in, and they will get through it. Okay. Remember, in the I talked about this on Patreon that the scorpion is the Scorpio zodiac signs has multiple animal archetypes, which is the scorpion, the horse, and the phoenix, right? The phoenix not necessarily an animal, but that shows is a symbol of change and evolution of Scorpio becoming, right? So like the lowest level of a Scorpio is the scorpion. And as they mature and as they are able to grow, they become the horse and then they become ultimately the phoenix, right? The one that goes through all the shit, the fire, and comes out new and the most powerful of all because of everything they were able to withstand. Okay. So think about that when you think about Scorpio. All right. Because regardless of what you guys go through, you get through it as long as you don't give up, and you don't give up easily anyway. Um, so you just have to understand that, what space are you operating in, Scorpio? Are you operating in scorpion space? Are you operating in the horse? Or are you operating um, in the phoenix energy? Okay. Scorpios that are reactionary, that like are revengeful, that are they want power and it's out to get everyone, like they get power hungry and stuff like that. And let's be honest, if we that is a part of scorpionic energy, right? That is the lowest level. So when you vibrate in that energy, Scorpio, when you vibrate in the scorpion energy, you're at your lowest level. The thing about Pluto, though, your ruling planet, is that it's heavily karmic. So when you are operating in scorpionic energy, it's one thing to do that when you're a kid. But as you get older, if you continue to stay in that energy and you never reach the phoenix energy, your karma will continue to come back to you. So you will have to deal with more and more and more and more and more and more shit because it's trying to teach you the lessons on to reach the phoenix energy. If you don't get there because you didn't learn the lessons and you want to stay with the hard shell that the scorpion has, then you'll continue to repeat the same things over and over again. So, and I'm telling you this so that you can, when you see the lesson, like let this be your aha moment, file it away in your little file folder somewhere in the back that says, wait a minute, here's a lesson. I see myself. I could go low because y'all know you could take it to hell. but I'm going to go high. I'm going to rise above. I'm going to let it go. I know it's hard. It's the most difficult thing, but it's an internal battle within yourself, right? When you let it go and you're able to overcome, and the more you're able to do it, that pushes you into like the horse energy, right? And I'll go over this more in detail later, but so the idea is to rise to the phoenix. So you guys will be all right. Your time is coming. I think you're going to have a major breakthrough um, in May, especially for those of you who have been sort of suffering a little bit, Scorpio. All right, guys, let's get into Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for sticking this through with me. And I appreciate you being here. If you like this kind of video, please hit the like button. It is the simplest thing that you can do to show support for my time. You know, these videos take a long time, a lot of time, money, effort, energy, all of those things get put into doing these videos. So if you guys could just hit the like button for me, I would appreciate it. Let's see what is going on with Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the month of May 2025. 2021 might be significant for you guys, Sagittarius, because I almost said it. Okay. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Let's jump into this, Sagittarius. You could be planning an event or party for some of you, or some of you are about to celebrate that your effort and energy is paying off. You might be uber focused. Some of y'all can't take your headphones off. Like you're focused on a plan at the expense of, you're like drowning everything out. I will say that. I feel like you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and maybe you feel a little stuck in that energy, or have been, like things aren't moving forward. It feels like same new day, but same shit every day. It is telling me that your ability to like keep going, keep fighting, um, does help you to overcome that. Some of you are in there, you may be in a space to become more financially stable as well. I also feel like you may be protecting yourself. I think you're a little emotional, but you're getting over your fear of regrets. There may be something going on within your work or your career where things like there could be drama or like things just aren't working out. I think some of you are more focused on being a leader, going your own path. Some of you are moving from one job to another that seems to be more lucrative. Some of you could even travel for work or you're planning on it. I do think you may be struggling with some sort of heartbreak, maybe even a little bit of bitterness from something you put effort into. Um, but it was disappointing for you and it was supposed to be in some way. There's like a lesson to be learned from that scenario. And those of you who have felt stuck, I think that there's a new brand new opportunity. If you're single, Sagittarius, May might be a good dating period for you guys. I feel like you're celebrating something being over. Some of y'all are like gaining some sort of success. I do see you communicating about the past or like reminiscing. Oh, I love this for you. Those of you who have been like sulking or like have all these regrets from the past or things that shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but didn't, or whatever. Maybe you feel like you fucked up in some way. Like, and some of you it has to do with the Pisces, but that's over. In May, that's over. No more, no more of that. No more sulking, none of that. There also may be people that I don't know, people that weren't supportive of you before, that maybe don't even like talk to you or whatever, that try to come around. But I think that you're going to be hesitant. I don't think you're going to engage. And I think that's a good thing that you keep a firm distance and like healthy boundaries with that person. Not saying you can't forgive them, not saying you can't enjoy a day or two or whatever with this person or with these people that come around. But it is saying that you need to not make that your focus. Like, and don't be like opening yourself up like, oh, we could just be vulnerable. Like, that's not, yeah, that's not where it's at. I see family, like you spending time with family, possibly in your community, in your environment. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Those of you who have been stuck in any kind of way, stuck. I feel like you are like a butterfly. You're like the butterfly. You're moving on. Um, some of you could be making changes to your home or moving, planning to move. Some of you could even travel for work or again, and this might be something that's very beautiful and really much a part of your um what do I want to say? A part of your journey, like of growth. I also see something about a child. And I think I saw that in your individual reading, if I can recall correctly. For some of you, there might be someone that's trying to keep you from a child, or you're doing this with them. I want to see what that is. If that's not it, it could be that you're working, you're putting in a lot of work into a child, maybe your own children for some of you. Um, but I think this, like, there's a blessing coming behind that. I feel like you have so much, like a really strong support system. I don't know if you know that or not, especially some woman or feminine energy. Some of you could, I feel like you're making a lot, like making more money. I do feel like some of you, if there's somebody like trying to keep a child away, or there's a child that's like distant, Sagittarius, this may be something that's sad for you that you're like grieving about or whatever, but I think it works out in your favor. Um, I do. Some of you are waiting for like a change in your job, a change in your career, or to make some sort of changes. Be careful of somebody trying, being sneaky and trying to take something you worked hard for, though. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna try, but I think you're going to overcome that. Okay. Um, that is what I have for you guys. I hope that was helpful. If you want to know more, the reading is on the website. All right, Capricorn, let's do it. I literally heard the beat in my head. Hit me in the comments if you know what song I'm talking about or what song that comes from. I just showed my age. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the positive things that are manifesting for Capricorn in the month of May? After Capricorn, guys, I'm going to have to stand up and stretch for a few minutes. So I'm just warning you now, like I'm going to take a quick break, but I will be back. Because my neck is bothering me. Okay, Capricorn, what are the positive things manifesting for y'all for the month of May 2025? Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. Okay. You're getting over your feelings. Some of you, there may be something, I don't know, you're handling your feelings well. Some of you are healing. But I feel like you're healing from a loss or like regret. I think there's a lot of communication, a lot of honesty. Some of you are, I think you have been dealing with a lot of disappointment. I also see if you've been juggling, you could, um, and when I say juggling, if you've been like financially juggling, you could take on, there could be something, a change within your job where you have more power or more control. I feel like you're very clear. Some of you may feel like you don't have any choice. I feel like you're going to be very emotional when it comes to a change in your family. Maybe even trying to hide your emotions. I do I feel like there's a bridge that's being built. I think there's an ending that you're preparing for, Capricorn. And it's like there's a bridge in the process of being built to get you to the other side. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. Mm. Now, there may be some truth about a relationship or truth that comes out in regards to a relationship. Tell me about that. Some of you, it's with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, where there's like either a third party situation or some sort of hurt here. Tell me about Yeah, I feel like maybe there's a conversation or just like an honest conversation. I don't want to say this. It feels like there is an honest conversation happening here where things that were hidden are coming to light. For some of you, this is like recognizing there's a relationship that's not working in the way that we were trying to, and you're like communicating that and getting it out on the table and deciding what we were going to do from this point forward type of energy. But I think there's some honesty, maybe some secrets that are like there's some truth there, and it's coming from an honest place, which is a good thing. I do feel like you guys are going through a significant life change. For this to come out in the positive messages, change is never comfortable, especially for Capricorn. Never comfortable because you get Capricorn likes stability, consistency, right? And the if you look at the goat, which is Capricorn's animal archetype, they stand on rocks that are maybe not stable, but they are able to stabilize themselves in some of the worst terrain or worst circumstances. Okay. Because they like to be stable. Now, that helps them to weather the storm, whether, you know, it helps them to beat predators and weather the storm. I think you are weathering the storm. I think there is a very significant change going on in your life where maybe you have pulled away, you have isolated yourself, and now it's time to begin the change. Now you're setting yourself in this new era, right? And this is you have all the tools available for you, you have all the resources available for you to manifest what you want in this new beginning. And it's telling you to plan whatever you've been planning on, whatever you've been focusing on, keep pushing towards that plan. It's going to work. Don't give up. Even when you want to give up, don't give up. Yeah, it's saying like focus on the future. A lot of y'all don't may not realize, like, I don't know, if you've been financially drained in some type of way and feeling like you're not getting what you want, I think slowly you are building a very solid foundation for yourself, or something is going to be slowly coming in that has it has a lot of legs to it. Okay, there's a lot of roots on that tree. That tree is going to be very fruitful for you, but it's something you got to be willing to work for. And right now, I think you've just been in a very stuck place. But you look at how the card came out, y'all. It literally came out like this, like sideways. over top of the cards that are straight up and down. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, just so in case anybody, but it's hard for me to use the other arm to hit the to show you the cards. Um, so that means that you are in the middle of a change, because originally when it came out upside down, but it like did a little number and turned like halfway. And so that's telling me you're almost there. You're almost to this change. And a lot of you have struggled because this is something that maybe has caused you to feel alone, depressed, sad. Okay. Um, but a change is coming. A change is coming. As a fellow Capricorn, I can't wait. All right. Some of you, why do I say, listen, some of you Capricorns, this is not for everybody, it's a very specific message. I think some of you Capricorns are so focused on the plan in the month of May. You're so focused on the plan, you're so focused on the finish line and the goal that you don't see nothing else. Like, y'all might not be dating, you might not be showing interest to anyone. Like, you're lasered in. You're lasered in. And I think this is where you heal. There's a new opportunity for financial stability for y'all coming in. Some of you, it is like a new job or something. But I love this. Okay, let's see. What else is going on, Capricorn? Coffin and pathway. That's something ending so something new can begin. There may be someone that offers you help or is of help to you, Capricorn. Some of you, your home and or your family is like a source of stress or a source of obligation for you. Hey. Source of stress or source of obligation for you, Capricorn. Some of you even in like relationships, you feel like your partner or something is stressful. I don't know. You feel there's an obligation there. I don't know what that means for you, but a lot of y'all are about to get out of a place of being stuck. I think a lot of you are about to be blessed. Let me see. There's something you're concerned about. I think you also may hear some good news that puts you in a really good position. Some of you, there could be a legal issue, maybe with like people you know or something like that. And there could be maybe some sort of, if it's not a legal issue, it could be an issue with authority figure or something. It looks like something to do with a woman for some of you. And it's almost like there's this fear of losing money, or some of you have been in this situation and lost money. But I really feel like it works out. You know, I think a lot of y'all have been so concerned that it's causing you to be in grief. Um, Some of you have like been in the house, been stuck in the house or something like that, and it's taken a toll on your health, mental health or physical health in some way. Some of you are struggling with some type of health issue. But I think those things may stabilize or start to get more stable for you. Some of you are also benefiting. I think this is even maybe a financial benefit from a certain relationship that you have, or yes, from the fact that you're partnered with someone or whatever. Um, I also feel like there is somebody you don't trust and you're waiting on the other shoe to drop. Like you're waiting on them to do something, or they're waiting on this from you. I don't know, because there's definitely trust issues there. Some of you feel like there's someone scheming or something. And you're trying to like prepare yourself for the worst case scenario, which is such a Capricorn thing to do. Oh my goodness. But I'm seeing like it's for nothing, like you're taking yourself through it. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's no energy is ever lost upon us, right? But especially if you are a Capricorn woman, let me explain this to you. Your hormones have a lot to do with how you allow yourself to be stressed. Okay. Let me say that again. Your hormones have a lot to do with how you deal with stress. We cannot minimize stress. Like, I mean, it's very difficult to minimize stress. Believe me, I've tried. But I think worrying about things that you don't have control over isn't only adding to it. And I know it's because you want to be prepared. So you know how to maneuver, make the next move, whatever. It's a strategic strategy. Capricorns are usually like trying to see 10 steps ahead and shit. But it's not helpful when you're looking at the worst case scenario and it's literally putting knots in your stomach. So, in this particular case, I really think, you know, yeah, it's okay to have healthy fear of something, but make sure you're still taking care of yourself. All right. I'll just say it like that. Some of you, there is a blessing coming from a child, a blessing coming from a child, or a child is some kind of blessing for you. All right. Some of you may be thinking about having kids, or your kids may be thinking about having kids if you can't, if that's not something you can do because you're older, you got yeah coochie, but I don't know. So let me stand up and stretch and give me a second and I'll be right back with Aquarius. Hold on, guys. Oh, there's so many. Where did it go? Hmm, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. I literally be thinking I'm pushing buttons and that's not the button. Okay, there we go. All right. That felt so good, guys. It really did. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What are the positive predictions for the month of May 2025 for Aquarius? Aquarius, I thought your reading was good. Lots of information in your May reading. It was interesting for me to do it. If you're interested in your May individual sign reading, check the website, Luckii7tarot.com. All right, Aquarius, let's see what is coming up for y'all for the month of May, the positive things happening for you. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. Some of you are traveling or moving, Aquarius. I feel like this is a new beginning for you. Some of you are actually maybe even making money through travel or some sort of move. I'm seeing success or advancement here. I do feel like for some of y'all, there's somebody that you like or that likes you, but you're not like sleeping together. Or maybe for some of you, this could be that you love someone or they love you, but you're not, there's no new beginning available, at least not in the month of May. And that would be a good thing for some reason. I do think you have a healthy fear of relationships or surrounding like relationships. Maybe there's something that kind of holds you back, and that you being held back from being in a committed relationship for some of you is a good thing. Because some of y'all still have, I don't know, I see a person from your past that either you still have feelings for this person or they still have feelings for you. But I feel like it's toxic or there's drama there or there like something like that. I don't see that coming together. Maybe it was like an on again, off again thing. I definitely see you in the reason why I feel like this is so good for you to like hold yourself back from certain relationships is because I think you're still in the healing phase. I think it's a slow healing of having to do with an ending for some of you. But I am seeing some of you Aquarius is there might, as you move on and you have successfully moved on from something, it might be something new that comes towards you. Some of you, it has to do with a Cancer or an Aries for some. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but I want to say I saw Aries heavy, Aries and Scorpio and Leo, I saw in your reading. Okay. Um, I think some of you have a hard time accepting that something is not long term or there's somebody that has this with you because of all the time and effort and everything that you put into it. It's like I think there's something you keep giving a second chance and then a third and then a fifth and then a 20th chance. And it's like you keep giving opportunity, not realizing Like, that's not meant for you. And that only keeps you from finding the right person that's supposed to be for you. I do want to tell you, for some of you, um, there is like I know that this is like a health thing, so you would need to, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, some of you, there might be something going on, like an addiction that's creating more anxiety for you, or like adding to your fears in some way, or a codependent relationship. If you know that's your situation, I encourage you to work on that, to get help. Um, some of you, why do I see you reuniting with somebody from your past? Or someone from your past could be calling you, so, or coming back up. Random, and this is so random. Someone from your past might mess around and like get arrested. This could even be like a, I don't know, DUI or something, whatever. But they come back, like, I don't know, they could call you from jail or something like that. I know that's so specific, so don't take it if it's not your message. If it don't happen, whatever. But I do feel like there is some energy here of a person from the past that either wants to come back around and be honest with you and try to like make it right, um or there's somebody from jail that's calling you on the phone, like, hey, or coming back up into your atmosphere. um I feel like you're right not to trust somebody that maybe, like, there's gonna be somebody here that you don't trust, and you're right not to trust them. Like, the positive thing that comes out of this is that you don't trust them. Like, you still feel like they're sneaky, or you're like side eyeing them. You're kind of skeptical. Not, you're right to be skeptical. I am seeing things sort of work out for you for the best after you go through some sort of ending significant change in your life and get over the fear that you have in terms of relationships. I really feel like there's someone that you genuinely love who also loves you, but there's something toxic about your relationship that keeps you apart. I don't know. For some of you, that is the case. There's something about your relationship that's keeping you apart, even though you guys feel the same way about each other. What else can you tell Aquarius? There is an ending to feeling financially drained, Aquarius, for some of y'all. I'm seeing grief between a man and a woman, like a male energy and a feminine energy. I also feel like someone here, there's a masculine energy that seems to be growing up or maturing in some way. I do see some unexpected money, guys, coming in, unexpected income coming in. You may be concerned, or somebody may tell you some type of concern about your health or their health, mental health, physical health. I don't know. That's the thing about having really long hair. Like, my hair comes down to my ass. I don't even, but the thing about having really long hair is when you wear shorts or something and you don't realize it, it feels like like spiders are crawling on you. Anyway, um, I feel like there is someone waiting for the like, I don't know, it feels like somebody waiting for the worst to happen, like trying to prepare them. I feel like Capricorn had that same type of energy, like somebody trying to prepare themselves for the worst possible scenario. Like, mhm. I also think that there may be some male in your life of a masculine energy that is going to be a blessing for you in the future. I don't see that around May. I'm just seeing like that's going to be, there may be some type of blessing long term. Um, or give you some type of gift. Aquarius women, I'm seeing unexpected money come in. Some of you are going to be working at home. Some of you, this is going to be, it has something to do with your home. Some of you, there could be some sort of concern in regards to your boss. Ah, or relationship to a boss. That is like, I don't know, they're overcoming that. I also feel like if you are worried about someone other than yourself, um, that's like, I don't know, it feels like very good karma coming towards you, Aquarius. But that's normal because listen, you're Aquarius, you guys are the water bearers, the humanitarian of the zodiac. So I could see you being concerned about other people. All right. I also feel like you guys are planning or talking, thinking maybe about a move. Definitely something to do with a change in your household or your environment. I don't know if I said that or not. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the important messages for Pisces? What are the important messages for my Pisces subscribers? Positive messages, positive predictions for the month of May for Pisces. What's going on, Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me, for liking the video. I really appreciate you. Pisces, you're not getting something you think you want. You're not getting something you think you want. And that's a good thing. It's a positive reason that something doesn't work out the way you think you want it to work out. And that is a blessing in disguise. You may not think so now, but that's what it's telling me. Some of you, it has to do with an Aquarius. Some of y'all, there's something here that just does not have a foundation. Some of you has to do with the fact that somebody is not healed or somebody's a liar. There could be fear surrounding a child. Some of you are afraid of your own feelings. And I don't know why this is a good thing. I think what it does is it puts you on like in protective mode, if that makes sense. Protective of yourself or protective of a child, depending on what message belongs to you. I do think you're giving up. Like you've reached your boiling point on something. You're not fighting. I think there's actually a feeling of grief that some of you are feeling that's like holding you back from being able to push forward in some way. But I think you're doing things that are going to balance your life out and help you to start fresh. You're utilizing your voice, you're utilizing your resources, you're still moving and creating, like, you're creating movement. I think there's someone you have love for, you just can't, I don't know if you can't be with them or you just feel like this is not what you want. It's not, it doesn't mentally fit somehow. Um, some of you, there's like conversations, it feels like bipolar conversations or like conversations where um that are drama, drama filled or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I don't really care to talk about this. I think that's really where you're at. I definitely see where there's like major trust issues that you have. And the reason why this is coming up, because I know what Pisces is going to say. None of this is good. All of this is good. All of this is good. You're supposed, some people in the world have to be, I hate to say it, but they really have to be scorned. They have to be. Because I look at these cards and I'm like, whoever this is, like, you really do love them. Whatever the reason is that the universe is presenting to you as to why you cannot pursue this situation, even though there's like real emotional connection, or why you guys are like two ships in the night passing one another, has to be serious. And it feels like it's ongoing. In order for you to like get it, in order for you to rationalize it, in order for it to make sense, like it's one of those things where like this is something I think that has been like a long time coming, and and it's like you don't want it to come. So you feel like, eventually is gonna work or whatever, and it's not. I will say some of you may be in a balancing act in the month of May when it either comes to your feelings or when it comes to a child as well. Like there's some choices you have to make to bring things to um I also got the message of stay down till you come up. I feel like you're going to have some sort of ebbs and flows in whatever industry that you're in, and the industry, like what goes up or what goes down is going to come up. Like you're about to get a come up. I'm sorry, I just do a lot of channeling sometimes, and so I have to say it or write it down when I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'll forget it. That's the problem with ADHD. Uh, but I do think that some of you may even try to like mend fences with certain family members to still try to like invest in certain relationships or connections. I think you do feel a little bitter, and you're not confused about your feelings from what I could tell. I don't think you're confused at all. I feel like you might be dealing with a bitter Betty or a bitter Bob though. Um, I think you're just in a place where you're trying to gain clarity and be very clear and focus on your career, your finances, the things that you have control over. Because you may be in a relationship where you were committed, but you were not happy or you were not getting everything you needed. This person wasn't seeing your love language or meeting you where you were. Um, and I think that even though you love them and there's mutual, I think, love between the two of you, there's something about this relationship that you need a break, or you need to take a step back and really get the clarity on life and this connection. All right. Some of you, what did I say? Stay down till you come up. Listen, you're about to be blessed, maybe with an opportunity for some of you. There's something you're waiting for, or someone you're waiting for. Some of you are trying to take something to the next level. Maybe you are getting married, or it's on your mind. Let me see. Why this? Some of you could be like changing your environment, the people you spend time with, or there's like a change in your environment is what I see. I don't know how to explain that. Um, Bringing something to an end in your life, even if it's like a slow end, it's an end I think that you've known was coming. That is a blessing or something positive in your life. I also feel like your focus on your finances, your career, getting money is going to manifest into material gain, like financial material gain. Yeah, I think there's just unhappiness with the stability in a relationship for a lot of y'all. But maybe you live together, you own property together, like there's tied resources. But you're about to be very blessed, y'all. Some of you, it's a blessing having to do with a child. Some of you, maybe it's child support. Some of you are blessed. It almost feels like for a small few of you, you may gain some sort of financial abundance or blessing opportunity because someone is lying and being deceitful, being immature, childish. And so there could be, I don't know if this is like a legal issue that goes in your favor or something. I do see a change at work for the better, like growth in your career in the month of May. And this could even change your family situation or your home or how much time you spend at home. All right, y'all. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was very helpful for you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Share this with your friends, your family, what have you. Anybody you think that could benefit from these messages. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.